Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, I am going to teach you how to crochet this baby beanie. This beanie is done using fan stitches. It's a very quick and easy to do beanie, even for absolute beginners. Let's see how this is worked out. Now, I've done this beanie for a 0 to 3 month old baby, but in this tutorial, we'll be doing the same beanie for a 3 to 6 month old baby. Now, let's see what are the materials needed in order to do this beanie. Here I've taken these two colors. Light green color I'll be using as a main color, and for making the shell etching I'll be using this sea green color. 4.5 mm crochet hook, scissors and a measuring tape. Now in order to start up with this beanie, initially we'll be making a magic circle. Inside this magic circle, work 14 double crochets. Now, as I said, I'll be doing this beanie for a 3 to 6 month old baby. But by the end of this tutorial, I shall tell you how to work this beanie for the baby in other age groups. So here I have worked 14 double crochets inside the magic loop. I'll just close it and slip stitch on top of the first double crochet work. So that finishes our round 1. Now for working the second round, work one chain and work one double crochet into the first stitch, followed by one chain and one more double crochet into the same stitch. So this would be the sequence for the entire round. So again, moving to the second stitch, work one double crochet, followed by one chain and one more double crochet into the same stitch. So just continue working like this, working one double crochet, one chain and one double crochet per stitch till the end of the round. So here I have come to the end of the second round. In order to finish this round, slip stitch on top of the first double crochet worked. Now in order to work the third round, slip stitch inside the chain 1 space. And the sequence for this round is, first work one chain and into each of the chain 1 spaces that we had done in the previous round, we'll be working the same sequence. That is, work 2 double crochet, followed by one chain and again 2 double crochet into the same space. Into each of the chain 1 spaces, we'll be working a fan stitch. That is 2 double crochet followed by one chain and 2 double crochet all into the chain 1 space. Now moving to the next chain 1 space, again work a fan stitch. So just continue working a fan stitch into each of the chain 1 spaces till you reach the end of the round. So in total we'll be working 14 fan stitches. After working the last fan stitch, I have slip stitch on top of the first double crochet worked. Now we'll be working the fourth round. For that, slip stitch into the next stitch. Again work a slip stitch in the chain 1 space of a fan stitch. Work one chain and the sequence is same as that of the previous round. So into each of the chain 1 spaces, we will be again working a fan stitch. Moving to the next chain 1 space, work the same pattern. 2 double crochets, one chain and again 2 double crochets. So into each of these chain 1 spaces, we'll be working a fan stitch. So just continue working like this till you reach the end. So after working the fourth round, I have slip stitched on top of the first double crochet worked. That finishes our round 4. From here on, the rest of the rows that I'll be making is a repeat sequence of round 4. So we need to repeat the fourth round for 9 more times. So once I have done this fourth round for 9 more times, I shall get back to you. So after doing the fourth row, as I had mentioned, I have worked 9 more rows. Now while working the 9th row, I have changed color. The sequence pattern of this 9th row is the same, but the only difference is in the color. Now from top till here, I have worked in all 13 rows. So we'll be working the 14th and the final row for this beanie. Now we'll be slip stitching inside the chain 1 space of a fan stitch. And we'll be giving a nice shell stitch bordering for our beanie. For that, work 1 chain, and into each of the chain 1 spaces, we'll be working 6 double crochets. So here I have done the 6 double crochets inside the chain 1 space of a fan stitch. Now again work 1 chain, and you can see the gap between the 2 fan stitches of the previous row. So just insert your hook into this gap and work 1 single crochet. Again work 1 chain, and moving to the chain 1 space of the fan stitch, work 6 double crochets. So this is the pattern sequence of this round. You will be working 6 double crochets followed by 1 chain, then 1 single crochet in the gap between the fan stitches, again followed by 1 chain. So just continue working like this till the end of the round. Now after working the last single crochet in this space, I worked a chain and slip stitched on top of the first double crochet work. So that finishes our beanie for a 3 to 6 month old baby. Now as per the size chart, the length of the beanie should be around 6.25 inches. So we'll just measure the length. So this measures approximately around 6.2 inches. So this will perfectly fit a baby in the age group of 3 to 6 month old. Now as I mentioned, you can do this beanie for a baby in other age groups. Now since we were doing this for a 3 to 6 month old baby, I had worked around 14 double crochets inside the magic circle. And this beanie is done for a 0 to 3 month old baby. So I had worked around 12 double crochets inside the magic circle. So you can just work this beanie for babies in other age groups just by increasing or decreasing the number of double crochets that you make in the magic circle. Now in case if you're doing this for a 12-month old baby, then you can work around 16 double crochets in the magic circle and just continue the sequence pattern as I mentioned in the video. And moreover, the height of the beanie will also depend upon the age of the baby for whom you are doing this beanie. So now referring to this size chart, you can work those many number of rows for your beanie in order to attain the length that I mentioned in the size chart as per the age of the baby for whom you are doing this beanie. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope you found this tutorial really very useful as well as interesting too. In case of any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.